Today we'll be talking about Ruby. Now, I'll try to keep this as short as possible, so let's begin. She's a champion, a hero, whatever. She's a person who her fighting mostly revolves around her first skill. And her first skill is a shield. This shield has 3 panels and each has their own hit point, and her shield also moves. So yeah, that's pretty good. So, like I said before, her fighting mostly revolves around her shields. So, we should all know what kiting is, and this should be the case when you're playing as a Ruby. You have to kite them around your shields to reduce the damage as much as possible while killing them. Now, for her weapons. Well, her weapons are 3 cards. Yeah, but whatever. So they don't all move in the same direction. So to get the most of the damage output, you would have to go as close as possible to get 3 times the damage. One card, let's say, just deals 100 damage, so 3 of them will deal 300. So it's best to stay close, but it doesn't mean you'll die fast, and that's because Ruby is also tanky. That's like a really big bonus. Even on top of her shield, it's really decent, honestly. So you have to come as close as possible if you want to deal the most damage to enemies or whatever you're dealing damage to, perhaps the crystal. Now usually the champions have second ultimates, or what we call ultimate swaps, but that's not the case for Ruby. She only has one of them, and this ability, well, it shoots out homing projectiles towards the enemy. So before you use it, you should probably put up a shield to stay safe. Now as for her passive, well, her passive, it gives 10% mitigation damage when she's standing next to her shield. So basically it reduces the damage on her shields by 10% when she's close to them. Basically her shields last longer when she's next to them. Now we've talked about her abilities and her weapon. So for the tips or tricks, like I said earlier, play around your shield, kite the enemies and reduce the damage as much as possible. Next, come close so you can also deal the most damage. And the next thing is you can just do this. Deploy your shield here and voila. You've protected your teammates pretty much. I didn't put every situation where this can be done in this video, but probably next time. Comment if you want to see.